The comeback is on in AMA Pro ATV Motocross. At our last race in Indiana at Ironman Raceway, Hetrick and defending champion Chad Wienen went at it hard in the first moto, while Nick Janusa, Jeffrey Rastrelli, and Thomas Brown battled behind them. Bumping and banging up front, Wienen held on for the first moto win by the slimmest of margins. But in Moto 2, Hetrick would not be denied, beating his rival off the line to take the lead. Then Jeffrey Rastrelli got in the mix, splitting the championship contenders early. Wienen finally got in his groove late, but it was too little, too late, as Hetrick was gone. Then Janusa pulled off a slick pass on Thomas Brown down the stretch. It was furious action, but Joel Hetrick ended up with his first overall win of the year. Can he string a stretch together and close in on the standings? AMA Pro ATV Motocross is next.
Well, there you go, folks.
We've reached the halfway point of the Wiseco ATV National Motocross Championship, presented by CST Tires and sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing. Venerable Muddy Creek Raceway in Blountville, Tennessee, your host site. The Gammon family and everyone at Victory Sports does a great job putting this event on. Very popular with ATV riders, young, old, and in between, including our pro riders like Sean Taylor and Ronnie Higgerson, who are ready to rock today, signing some autographs as well. Cody Jansen's machine, the number 25. Sam Rose, number 38. Zach Kamarzik, nice graphic design, and that rookie scored top 10. Career best finish our last time out. Wes Lewis on the 79, matching machine, the 209 of Brett Musick. Hey, Nick Janusa, huge strides this year, becoming a podium contender on the 15, battling with the likes of Thomas Brown, Josh Upperman, and of course Joel Hetrick, who won our last race at Indiana. Let's check in with the 88.
What's up, guys? We're here at Muddy Creek. It's looking to be a good weekend. The weather turned around for us, so we're looking for a nice hot weekend, and the track's looking good. We got to watch some practice today, getting to jump that big triple, which will be fun for tomorrow. Definitely excited about winning the last race and coming off with some momentum for this round. I've had good finishes over the years, so it's definitely exciting coming here. Used to the track, the hard packed, everything suits me well, so just excited for a good weekend, and hopefully I can go out there and pull a 1-1.
Yes, Joel was talking consistency early in the season. Now he wants moto wins to close in on this man, Chad Wienen.
The track is going to be totally different than what we've been racing all year, and we're going to have a true hard pack track this weekend, and conditions are like concrete out there, so setup is going to be key, and coming off a good race last round with a podium, and our goal this weekend is to come out here and trying to extend our points lead, and we got to get a 1-1 to really keep pushing forward. And man, Joel and the whole crowd out in the pro class has been really pushing really hard, and we're going to try and keep our Yamaha on top, and it's going to be whole shot key this weekend, and that's going to be most important.
Well, a key to getting that whole shot is a good gate position, and the riders can earn it in qualifying. We'll have some hot laps coming up when we return. It's ATV National Motocross on MAV TV. ATV Motocross is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Welcome back to Muddy Creek. Joel Hetrick and the rest of the riders about to survey this track with our CST qualifiers. It's a practice session, but also hot laps as well, and we'll see the best of the business put in their best times, such as Chad Wienen on the Wienen Motorsports SSI decals Walsh Racecraft Yamaha. Joel Hetrick very often gets the ATVRiders.com Fast Qualifier Award. There's that big bomber triple that, yes, the ATV is nailing this afternoon. So fun to watch. Jeff Rastrelli through the tabletops with Thomas Brown. A couple key timing sections on this track that can absolutely break your lap time. I think the big triple here, though, is more just for fun. Josh Upperman on the 20. Ronnie Higgerson goes by, always with the distinct white front wheels. Yeah, who said you can't scrub a quad? These guys getting some style here. Sammy Rowe through there, and Wesley Wolf, very multi-talented young up-and-coming racer. Silas Lamons throwing it sideways. Just fun to watch these guys be able to air it out and not have to worry about being passed or traffic or race strategy. And as Chad Wienen mentioned, that track, a little bit more hard-packed than everything we've seen this year, but it didn't affect the results because Hetrick, once again, your ATVRiders.com fast qualifier. Jeff Rastrelli always in the hunt. He's got a lot of podiums the last couple of years. Let's talk to the Floridian.
I've been on the podium twice this year, or 3 times, and I'm looking to get a win, or of course a second place, just bump it up one and close the points gap a little bit. You know, I'm tied for 4th right now, and you know, of course looking to match my standings last year, being in 3rd. But you know, it's always great to be a step ahead. So looking to come out on the top of the box and stay safe this weekend.
Wow, a clean-shaven Jeff Rastrelli. Haven't seen that chin in quite some time. Getting hot out here at Muddy Creek. We'll be bringing the heat next. ATV Motocross is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Let's go racing. Wiseco Moto number 1 in the Wiseco ATV National Motocross Championship. Jason Wygant here, your host on MAV TV. When that card goes sideways, Jeff Rastrelli with the Rocky Mountain ATV MC helmet cam puts the power to the ground, and here comes the rest of the field. This is one of the tightest first turns in this sport. But it looks like everyone made it through clean, and Joel Hetrick out front on the Maxxis Elka Liquid Wrench Honda. You give him a start, and if he has a clean first lap, it is bad news for everyone else. Here is Rastrelli eating some roost. It's up to him to try to keep his buddy Hetrick honest early on. Rastrelli has been dynamite in the early laps of the races this year, and let's see if he can run with the 88. Mistake as they head to this infield section, and that allows Hetrick to extend it. Here comes the big triple. Oh yeah, Hetrick airs that out, no problem, and now you see what it's like in person. Rough landing for Rastrelli, but able to stick it and make the left-hander now a timing section. Brings him through the finish line. See Chad Wienen there about 4th place, so Hetrick's opportunity to move out. Wesley Wolf is the rider dealing with Wienen. So the young kid who races in the woods and in motocross, showing what he can do here with a good start. But he's also going to learn firsthand just how fast the likes of Wienen can go. How about Joel Hetrick getting away from Rastrelli right now? Wienen about to engage with Rastrelli in a battle for 2nd. But Hetrick, his whole goal this season was to not blow it early in the year. Don't lose a ton of points. He did have some crashes, but they were not catastrophic. Not too far behind in the series standings. If he can put together another win streak like he did at midseason last year, this could finally be the year where he upends Chad Wienen's championship win streak. Wienen, though, so consistent. We go a little bit further back. Rocky Mountain helmet cam on Josh Upperman. He's battling with Higgerson. Higgerson just gets down in front of him. I'm impressed they were all able to clear that tabletop. Here's the uphill triple. Then back downhill, here comes Hetrick. Wow, did you see him put those rear tires down on the ground to get maximum drive? So skilled is Joel Hetrick. Back to this battle, Upperman gets Higgerson back. Hetrick inching away from this battle, Rastrelli versus Wienen. JB Racing and Root River Racing backing Rastrelli here. Man, Upperman and Higgerson still going at it. Best battle on the track definitely between those two, although it's heating up for 2nd with Wienen and Rastrelli. But how about Jeffrey here, not quite letting the champion get to his rear wheels? Hetrick setting sail. This little gap that Rastrelli has, not dealing with a ton of pressure yet from the champ. And he still has Hetrick in his sights, some of the longer sections, so a great run right now for the 28. Oh, now Wienen has finally caught him. Here's the bomber, the uphill triple. Pretty close, I think tightening, in fact, between the top three. So fun to watch these three bounce, hop, skip, jump through there. Technical section here. Got to get back on the ground and make this very slick, hard-packed corner. Don't blow the line. Good job by Rastrelli. He's protecting. Wienen's going to have to get aggressive here. Work his way down to the inside. Can't do it. So Rastrelli, the championship buffer at the moment. Champ's got his hands full. ATV Motocross is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Jeff Rastrelli and Chad Wienen continue to battle for second here at Muddy Creek. And Wienen switched lines. He went from inside. He was on the outside the previous time around, and it worked. So the big man from Galena, Illinois, into second. Great effort by Rastrelli to hold him back. And look at that, showing him some wheels, almost bumped him off of that line. Rastrelli going back after Chad Wienen, and as they bump and bang on each other, Joel Hetrick has pulled away. It has not settled down at all. Look at Rastrelli trying to drive up the inside line in every one of these corners. And he's just staying on the inside all the way through, just reminding Chad Wienen that he's there, looking to put a little pressure on, maybe force the mistake. Now Wienen stretching it a bit. Hetrick using that cushion on the outside. Look at this battle. Wesley Wolf still up there, battling it out. Upperman and Janusa. Upperman was in a battle with Higgerson. Higgerson has secured it, and the rest of those three battling it out behind him, but don't count any of them out. Wolf putting in a great run. Janusa at the back of that train, certainly capable of moving forward. He has shown great speed this year. And look, he's gotten up alongside Upperman. Go back to Hetrick. 2 laps to go for him, and the lead is big. I don't think Wienen is going to have time to make a run at him. And Rastrelli still keeping Wienen in sight, so a good run for him. Upperman still in a battle with Wesley Wolf, very multi-talented young up-and-coming racer, looking for an opening. Love the way the track developed. New lines all over the place there. Hetrick has this one tucked away. And let's go back to this battle. It is now Wesley Wolf in front of Upperman. Upperman has given our helmet cam, Rocky Mountain folks, their money's worth. Great footage today. Look at Wienen not even jumping that bomber triple in the last lap. Saving it for his Moto 2, I suppose. So white flag now out for Joel Hetrick. And just as Wienen has tucked it away to save himself for Moto 2, it appears that Rastrelli has done the same in third. So Hetrick is going to roll them in this Moto. Rastrelli coming around, looking for the Moto podium. One more time, yeah, even on the last lap, Joel will jump that, and he wins Moto 1 here at Muddy Creek. Talks to Rodney Tomlin up there on the ATV MX podium. Look at that. Championship rivals joking around before the race. We're set for Moto 2. Bad one in Moto 1 by his normal standards at 84 of Thomas Brown. We'll see if he can bounce back. We're ready to go. Moto number 2. Oh! Riders are flipping and being thrown everywhere. Unbelievable action. Janusa showing the helmet cam as he came in contact with Chad Wienen. And through all the chaos, it's Sammy Rowe with the SSI Decals Hole Shot Award, first of his career. Hetrick quickly around him. Rastrelli trying to do the same. And he makes the pass. Oh, this is what these guys needed. Oh, Thomas Brown still down in turn 1, just getting up. But for Hetrick and Rastrelli to get the jump and Wienen to get tangled up, it's the opportunity they've been waiting for to make up ground in the series. So lap 1 is complete. Green flag flying. And the whole pack flying back there as well. Let's see what Sammy Rowe has with that good start. Can he stay up there near the podium or top 5? Hetrick is so smooth today. Thing of beauty to watch. He's just hitting every downside perfectly, nailing all his marks on the entries to the corners, and that just makes everything so easy. On board with Upperman. Yeah, Ronnie Hickerson right in front of him again. They had a good battle in Moto 1, and it should continue here. Joel Hetrick trying to finish it off and go 1-1 today. Here's the fans cheering there. Rastrelli continuing to improve. There's Higgerson, Upperman, Rowe, and Parker Wawerka. And Wawerka his way up right now is the number 1 of Wienen. And Janusa, remember, was tangled up with him also. And Wienen just made the move. Wow, that was a sneak attack. A random pass. Haven't seen many moves on the outside of that section, but if you're Wienen, you have to get to work. And it reminds me of the old days. A guy Wienen used to battle named Dustin Wimmer for this championship, and Wimmer was always consistent, but when he had to find an edge, he had it. And it's the same thing with Wienen. He first burst onto this scene with a burst. It was all about the sprint speed. He has since become a very good all-around rider, but when Chad gets pushed to the limits like this, he can do amazing things, and he's doing it right now around the outside of Sammy Rowe. He is making passes in spots you're not supposed to be able to make them. Wawerka could be his next victim. Hetrick rolling away out front. Joel needs to come out and put on one of his riding schools here, because that's exactly how you do it. His timing on these jumps is just aces. This is Janusa working his way forward as well, trying to follow in the tracks of Chad Wienen. So big drama here as Wienen's got to make passes. He's working on Upperman. Let's go on board and see if he can get by. He's on the outside again. And another pass with a long way around. Chad Wienen on fire here at Muddy Creek. How far forward can he go? ATV Motocross is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by AMSOIL, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Chad Wienen continues to move up after a near crash in turn 1. He has now caught Ronnie Hickerson. Ronnie putting in one of his best races ever. He's had some podiums before, and he's flirting with it right now, but so difficult when you have a motivated Chad Wienen behind you, and Wienen makes the pass. Now you might say, why did Ronnie just go inside there? Well, I'll tell you, it's so hard to get enough speed to land that triple, land it perfectly, stick to the inside, and there's no traction there. It's so slick today. Somehow, Wienen was able to accomplish all those things. Fast enough to jump the jump, still getting traction where there isn't any, stopping, slowing down, making the corner. Janusa working his way forward as well. Just amazing what these guys at the top level can do. Oh! Sneak attack on Upperman, who is trying to get Higgerson. That's Wawerka. So Wawerka, not just a good start today, but great riding, very aggressive, battling with some of the veteran riders in this championship. No one battling with Joel Hedrick now. He has pulled away. It was a good effort by Rastrelli. But when Joel gets rolling like he often does at midseason, hard to stop. I cannot believe it's Chad Wienen in third right now. So now one question remains with 2 laps to go. Can these two be error-free? I think Hedrick's got this. But how pumped would Rastrelli be to finish up in second and take second overall? He would edge Wienen with a 3-2, which beats a 2-3. Wow, Wienen has caught him. It is not over. Hope the pit board is out to let Rastrelli know that Wienen is coming. No one's catching Hedrick. But what about this fight for the runner-up spot? Look at how Wienen is able to enter the corners a little bit lower, finding traction where there isn't any, and still able to maintain good corner speed. And it's those little things here and there that keep adding up all the way around the track. Let's see if he can use it. I think Rastrelli found out he's there. He's maintained the gap, stabilized it. White flag is out. Wienen running out of time. He's inching back up. Rastrelli's going to have to be perfect. Oh, he's really flirting with disaster with an outside line. Wienen is all over him. Almost has the pass made. This is high drama at Muddy Creek. It might actually affect Hedrick as much as anyone because of the points he could gain if Wienen finishes in third. So here we go, only a few corners left in this. Wienen, does he have a spot picked out where he can make the pass? I don't think so. Checkered flag is out. Hedrick, it goes 1-1 at Muddy Creek. Rastrelli hangs on. Let's talk to them.
I felt really good all day. The bike was working amazing. Starts were key today, and fortunate enough, I had one hole shot, and the second moto, I had second on the start. So, you know, Jeffrey was on my tail the whole time, and I saw Chad charging hard through the pack, so I knew there was no brakes. I just kept pushing hard and maintained my gap and pulled the 1-1 today, and it feels amazing finally to get another 1-1, and I'm pretty sure I'm 7 points down now, so it's getting tighter, and it's going to be interesting rest of the season.
Second moto came out of the start and made a lot of contact with some riders and almost got stuck and came off the machine, but we held it together. And I cannot tell you what position we came out. We were in the back of the pack and put my head down, passed a ton of riders, and man, machine was working great out there. I just didn't get the start I needed and ended up going 2-3 for third overall. We're gonna head back to Walnut a couple weeks and we're gonna see if we can put this thing back at the top of the box.
Unbelievable feeling here, being up here in second place, breaking that third place curse that I've always had, and it's unreal being up here. You know, holding off Chad that second moto. He was really on my butt, so I'm just super excited, and I can't thank all the fans and my sponsors enough. And let's see you the next round.
Indeed. Here's our AMSOIL race recap. Hedrick, hole shot in Moto 1. Great battle between Rastrelli, Wienen. They were all in there. Janusa having a good fight. Higgerson, Upperman. When it was over, Hedrick had the Moto win over Wienen. Moto 2, though, Wienen, there he is on the one right in the middle. Almost gets tangled up, and off to the very right, you see the 84 of Thomas Brown down, but luckily up and okay. Wienen making a ton of passes, putting on a clinic as he worked his way forward. He would get to third. Here's your battle between Mawerka and Upperman. Checker flag is out. 1-1 for Joel Hedrick. Rastrelli, that's a career best second. See what happens as the series rolls on. Thanks for watching.